Ah.
Don't kill me, don't kill me.
Run quickly.
Sophie Sue, it's so late. Why aren't you hurrying back to rest?
I just dropped something. I'm heading back now. It wasn't easy, but I finally replaced Sophie Sue's identity and entered the general's residence. I must uncover the truth behind the massacre of my family years ago, to avenge my parents.
But I still need to deliver sobering soup to the general.
Take this to the general and serve him carefully.
All right.
Why did you send her?
Do you think this is a good job? Let the newcomer go. Since you won't listen to me, then you'll just have to learn the hard way.
Who are you? On the body of a maid in the general's residence. There must not be any marks.
Father, mother, brother, I'm sorry, Nancy is useless. I haven't avenged you yet, but my innocence was destroyed by a stranger.
Who are you? There shouldn't be any marks on the body of a maid from the general's residence. You mustn't have any marks.
Just wait for me a bit longer. I will make sure the entire Yang family pays for this with their lives.
Everyone in the southern courtyard, come out.
Why the rush? Could it be related to the incident with the swing earlier?
Let's start.
Yes. Everyone listen, roll up your sleeves, lift them all up, behave.
The person who assaulted me was actually Julius Yang. This beast.
What's your name?
Su Ying.
Sophie Sue. Did I see you last night?
I was feeling unwell last night, and stayed in my bedroom the whole time.
Look up.
General, this maid does not have the protective amulet. General, last night in the garden, you favored a maid. Was it you?
Yes, General. My name is Megan Meng. Meng is in the sage Mencius. Ying is in pure as jade.
Assistant Lu, it's up to you now.
Yes. Mrs. Meng, I will soon have someone move your belongings to another residence.
Mrs. Meng,
You can choose from these maids, one that pleases you, to serve you.
This wretched woman knows my secret, so we need to keep a close watch on her. Take the opportunity to deal with her. I want to choose her as my maid. Sophie Sue followed me, which is better than those coarse maids who came before. From now on, be cautious with your words and actions around me, and you'll be well rewarded.
It's the second lady. Hoping to use Megan Meng's name to make things more convenient.
By the way, this morning when the general was asking questions, why did you lie? You clearly knew
that I was unwell last night, and had someone else deliver it.
Is that so?
Yes.
Mrs. Meng, the general tonight, wants you to join him in his room to keep him company.
Help me with my makeup quickly. Tonight, you're coming with me to serve the general.
Yes.
You'll wait outside. Tonight, just stay outside the door. Listen carefully. Watch how I have a good time with the general. General. General.
Where is your butterfly tattoo? Didn't you confirm that day it was you?
Of course, it was me. General. Be gentle, please.
Julius Yang. Truly as debauched as the rumors say.
Someone outside, bring in water to serve.
Yes. The general has recovered.
Your name is Sophie Sue.
Yes.
You are still a virgin.
This bastard. Why hasn't he dropped his suspicions yet? I need to think of a plan. Yes.
Mrs. Meng has fallen asleep. Come and scrub my back for me. A maid can't even take care of dressing properly, can she?
I'm useless. I'm sorry. If it weren't for your Yang family wiping out my family, I, a distinguished daughter of the Shen family, how could I have fallen to the point of being a servant maid?
What's up? So, you want to be my second lady too?
General, I have self-awareness.
Good to know. Get lost. Could it really not be you?
What's up? Were you scared by last night's commotion?
I'm okay. I wouldn't dare.
Good to know. That's because the general really cares for me. It seems that, last night the general and I indeed, just need to eliminate Sophie Sue, and keep my affair with the butler secret, then this position as the second lady, would be secured. Aunt Rong, why are you here?
Mrs. Meng, the old lady is waiting for you to pay your respects with tea.
Oh, madam, be careful.
Someone. Go get the doctor quickly. How are you feeling?
Madam, Megan isn't hurt. As long as you're alright, that's what matters.
It's good that you're here.
Mrs. Meng, though you come from humble beginnings, it's rare to find such commendable character.
Where did this maid come from, being transferred here? She doesn't understand the rules at all.
I brought her from another courtyard.
She's new to the household. She still doesn't quite understand some of the rules.
Then make sure to teach her the rules properly.
It seems that in the future, we can really make use of the old lady. Get rid of Sophie Sue.
Mom.
This button seems
Like an eyesore, why don't you scram?
Megan Meng's move still has some issues. Need to think of a solution. However, Julius Yang, the button on his coat. Looks like I need to find a chance to get it. Julius Yang's coat.
This medicine is particularly effective for treating external injuries. Next time, don't let me see the wounds on your face.
This button seems a bit off. Still need to compare the two.
Why are you interested in my clothes?
These are all gifts from the old lady. If there's anything you like, feel free to take it. By the way, you just arrived not long ago. You still need to learn some rules. Today's incident, if the general hadn't returned, what would you have done?
Megan Meng, I've never thought of being your enemy. I just want to stay in the general's residence, as a maid. If you intend to make things difficult for me, then don't blame me for exposing your affair with Steward Wang. Did you understand? Listen clearly, alright?
Sophie, calm down.
Did you understand what I asked?
Yes, I understood.
After all, we came from the same courtyard. We should stick together and support each other.
Sophie, you wretch.
The general's coat looks really nice. Can we go to the laundry room to check? I want to buy a similar one as a gift.
Forget about it. The general's clothes are specially made. It's handled by Assistant Lou specifically.
Where would the clothes be sent for washing? Should we look into this matter? Tell it to brother.
Oh, it's time to eat.
Where's your butterfly tattoo? Didn't you say it was you that day?
The person that night, could it be Sophie Sue?
How should we deal with this thing? How should we kill it? So that it leaves no trace. I forgot I still have unfinished business.
Let's talk business. Sophie Sue has to go. I'm afraid she'll expose us sooner or later. Take this. Find a way to frame her.
Count on me. Let me give you another kiss. I missed you to death.
Butler Wang, young master is coming back. Should we buy something? What are you doing?
Just taking a leak. Why the rush? Coming.
Let go of me.
Someone has accused you and the coachman of having an illicit affair and theft, bringing chaos and disgrace to the back house. Crimes too heinous to forgive.
I didn't do it.
Go away.
Old madam, I know I was wrong. Please spare me. It was all her. It was Sophie Sue. She has always been seducing me. She was afraid our affair would be exposed. So she stole the jewelry. She wanted to elope with me.
These were all gifts.
Given to me by the old madam. I couldn't even bear to wear them myself. You actually...
Sophie Sue, now do you still have anything good to say?
The old lady. It really wasn't me. I've never seen this person before.
Sophie Sue, you turn your back on me. It was clearly you who seduced me into your bed. I even know how many moles you have on your body. If the old lady doesn't believe me, she can look at her shoulder. There's a scar on her shoulder.
Sophie Sue, why would you do this? You really disappointed me.
Wrong Ma, strip her clothes off, examination.
Sophie Sue, I want to see how you're alive now.
This bellaband isn't mine. There are even characters embroidered in this painting. This belongs to Meg and Meng.
What?
What?
It's really...
How could that be possible?
Ah. Sophie Sue, you not only steal other people's jewelry, but also their undergarments. I know you're jealous of Mrs. Meng for gaining the general's favor, but I didn't expect you to be this twisted.
Sophie Sue, I have treated you well. Why would you frame me?
Forget sophistry. And how dare you slander Mrs. Meng? Butler Wang, take this wretched woman and give her 20 lashes. Then throw her out of the general's residence.
Yes.
Sophie Sue, you might as well be dead. If you were dead, no one would stand in my way.
No, I can't just die like this. It was not easy for me to infiltrate the general's mansion. It was not easy to find clues. I still haven't confirmed if Julius Yang is the mastermind behind the destruction of my Shen family. I can't accept this. It's snowing. The day my entire Shen family was slaughtered, the snow was just as heavy.
Quickly, call the medic.
Yes.
Nancy, hurry. If you hear any noise later, don't come out. For Mom, you must survive.
Mom. Dad, Mom. Brother. Don't leave me. Button. How could it be different? How could it be different?
What are you doing there? You haven't recovered yet. Why are you getting up?
Water. What are you doing?
I'm changing the dressing on your split wound. Waking up and then pretending not to recognize anyone. Is this how you treat your lifesaver?
Thank you, General. This is your bedroom. I am of low status and should not be here. The ones who killed my entire family were from the Yang family. The ones who beat me were also from the Yang family. What favor do you owe me?
If your wounds are not treated, they will be difficult to heal. The butterfly tattoo on your shoulder, where has it gone?
What butterfly tattoo? Is the general referring to the scars left by the old lady's punishment?
Just whip marks.
What else could it be? This bastard, why is he still doubting me? But I didn't expect this button to be inconsistent. It seems I must contact my brother again.
The butterfly tattoo. Was originally here to gather information. Didn't expect to find something else. Sophie Sue, oh Sophie Sue. It's you who chose to lie, so you can't blame me. I need to get a tattoo, exactly the same.
I wonder how she's doing now. I heard black chicken soup is good. Maybe check the kitchen first.
General, you're finally back. Mrs. Meng is sick. The old lady asked me to tell you. She wants you to visit Mrs. Meng once you're back. That wretched girl is still recuperating in the general's room. This shouldn't be happening.
Roma said you were sick. About the butterfly tattoo on your shoulder. How did you get it?
It's just a bit of discomfort. I've always had a butterfly tattoo.
On my shoulder. You didn't see it when we slept together that night.
Because it's a pigeon's blood pattern, it doesn't usually show. But when emotions are intense, it appears. Today, when I saw the general, I don't know why, it just appeared.
Why did you appear in the garden that night?
The butler said the general was drunk. Let me deliver the hangover soup.
If it was that night, why did I have no reaction to her at all? Instead, it was towards Sophie Sue.
General, don't you trust me?
You just focus on recovering. If you need anything, just tell the butler. Behave and fulfill your duties as the second lady. The general's residence won't mistreat you.
Thank you, General. By the way, General, I'd like to ask for someone.
Who?
Sophie Sue. Sophie and I are like sisters. Although she made a mistake, I want to give her another chance. Could you let her come back to me?
As you wish.
Thank you, General.
Where are you going?
Mrs. Meng sent someone. She asked me to come over and serve.
Do they think I'm a monster, so eager to avoid me? Get lost.
Thank you, General. My wound has healed. I won't be needing the medicine.
Assistant Lou. Please deliver this black chicken soup to Sophie Sue.
Yes, General. By the way, you asked me to investigate the matter with your herbal medicine. The suspect has committed suicide by poisoning.
Understood.
How is your dear sister doing? I'll forgive you this time. From now on, be a better person. We'll still be as close as sisters.
As close as sisters. Haven't I warned you before?
So what are you going to do? The door is still open. I can call someone with just a shout.
You can call someone in right now. But guess what about the butler? Has he been hiding your things? Deceiving the general? What kind of crime is that?
You.
Mrs. Meng, what are you doing?
I'm not feeling well. Sophie is helping me with a massage.
Remember to drink the chicken soup.
This time, it's my fault, but you also saw how much the general dotes on me. As long as you stop competing with me for the general, we will have no issues.
That would be best.
But Sophie Sue, don't make me wait for another opportunity. I am pregnant now. Is the child the butler's or the general's? No, 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 it can only be the general's.
Old madam, last night, I heard Mrs. Meng retching, she might be pregnant.
Send her a bowl of birth control soup, something to cool her down. She's still not fit to bear children for the Yen family.
Yes, also, lately, the general has been quite close to that maid named Sophie Sue. He even let her stay in his own bedroom. Even Mrs. Meng doesn't get such treatment. Could it be?
You should go and give her a stern talking to.
Yes.
The general is coming over tonight. Aren't you disinterested in the general? You can go back to your room early.
Mrs. Meng, please drink this bowl of contraceptive soup.
What contraceptive soup?
Before the main wife entered the house, the second lady had to sleep with him. It's required to drink this soup. It's the rule of this residence.
I'll drink the soup in a moment. Don't worry, I won't implicate you. You said you wouldn't compete with me for the general. We all know about that night. You drink it.
This should prevent you from getting pregnant with his child.
General, I'll help you change.
You're not feeling well. You should rest. Sophie Sue. Come here.
What are you standing there for? Hurry up and prepare the bathwater for the general.
Yes.
All this peace and quiet is just a facade. Sophie Sue, you wretched woman. General, would you like me to serve you personally? General, it wasn't intentional.
Someone go and call the doctor.
General, no need. The doctor has already seen me. He said it's just due to excessive heat.
If that's the case, then you should rest well.
General.
I've already sent a message to my brother. Why hasn't there been any response? Could something have happened?
The injury hasn't healed yet. Go to your bedroom.
General, aren't you in? Don't.
Don't move. Move again and see if I don't believe you. I'll take care of you right now.
Turns out, I'm just here to treat your wound. I thought he was going to do that kind of thing.
A few days ago, it looked like a scar. Now it resembles the outline of a butterfly. Why are you crying? Did you really think you were overwhelmingly beautiful? Is it absolutely necessary for me to touch you? Stop crying. Focus on healing. I'm leaving now. Why do I feel when I see her cry?
You wretch, didn't you say you wouldn't compete with me, for the general? What are you doing? And to think I trusted you so much.
Let go of me. Ah.
This is the jade bracelet Mrs. Meng was supposed to receive from the old lady. It's worth a fortune. Sophie Su, how dare you smash it? Someone, lock her in the woodshed, to reflect on her actions.
Mother, I can't just die like this. The real murderer who killed my parents hasn't been found yet. I must survive, to avenge them. I'm sorry.
It's you. Why are your hands so hot?
You've mistaken me for someone else. My name is Sophie Su. I am a maid at the general's residence. The buttons on Julius Land's coat, why are they different from Julius Yang's? What exactly is going on?
You've forgotten. I am Julius Lan, your younger brother. We've met in a library abroad, I thought when you said you were coming back, it was just to make Mom happy. Didn't expect you to actually come back. How do you know her? Oh, no, I don't. I just felt that I hadn't seen that maid before. Let's not talk about this now. I'll go see Mom first. Let's go. I'll accompany you. I came back this time to find someone. A woman. You finally caught on. And here I was getting teased by Big Brother. I heard that you, the eternal bachelor, recently took a second lady. You're quite well informed, aren't you? Mom, I'm full now.
You, child, are still so picky about food. Look at you, after these years abroad, you've become so thin. You should eat a bit more.
No need, Mom. I have some things to take care of. I'm going to head out now.
Oh.
Butler Wang.
I wonder if the young master has any instructions.
Is there a maid in the house named Sophie Su?
Sophie Su? To the young master, yes, there is a maid named Sophie Su. Back to the second young master. She's from Mrs. Meng's quarters. However, this maid is not honest. Her conduct is extremely poor. A few days ago, she was caught in an improper act with the coachman of the house. Caught red-handed. The elderly lady punished her with 20 lashes.
20 lashes? Was she severely injured then?
Yes, she was almost beaten to death. However, she's lucky to be alive. But this girl never learns her lesson. I heard, she broke Mrs. Meng's bracelet again. The elderly lady punished her by sending her to the woodshed to reflect.
I understand. You can go back to your duties.
The relationship between the young master and Sophie Su is not ordinary at all. I need to talk to Megan about this.
Nancy, it's me. Are you all right?
I'm just a servant. Young master should leave quickly. Don't let me tarnish your reputation.
I am a doctor. Saving lives and helping the injured is my duty. Don't move. I'm going to apply the medicine. It might hurt a bit.
Listen to Brother Lan. After the family was destroyed, I am no longer the Nancy Shen I used to be. The buttons on your coat are quite unique.
It's an old family tradition. They are custom made for the Yang family descendants. Each one is different. Even, there's a specific place in the family tree to record the patterns of these buttons. It's kept in the library.
I see. But I'm really not Nancy Shen. My name is Sophie Su.
Then I'll call you Sophie Sue.
Okay. The library. Maybe Julius Yang can take me there. No, what if it raises Julius Yang's suspicions? What should I do? I still need to think it over.
Sophie Sue actually escaped from the woodshed. She even knows the second young master. I must go and check it out myself.
Does it hurt a lot? I'll be gentle. Don't move away. If we don't treat your wound, it will scar.
Please don't bother yourself for my sake, second young master. You should leave. People will gossip if they see you here.
So it's true. However, if the old lady finds out that the second young master was seduced by this wretched woman, she will certainly not let her off easily.
What? If she really dares to harbor ill intentions towards the second young master, tonight will be her end.
Your injury isn't suited for heavy labor. I'll bring over what you need. From now on, you'll be my personal maid.
Sophie Sue. The old lady is calling you. Sophie Sue. She's in the room, like this.
Kneel down.
Mother, why are you punishing her when she's fine? She's still injured.
What kind of love potion has she given you? That you're defending her like this? She's just a servant, and you're getting too close to her. She is indeed guilty. Let Mother Rong give her a good lesson, this wretched maid.
It's the old lady.
Someone come here. Stop the second young master for me, if you can.
Sorry about that, second young master.
Hit me hard. After finishing the sale, let's head out.
Hold on. General's mansion, when did it start, always wanting to randomly beat and scold the servants?
Julius, this despicable maid, lured your brother into her room. Are you still going to protect her?
You misunderstood. It was me who asked Tinglin to take Sophie Sue for treatment.
Really?
But,
Tinglin, come and help me check. Okay.
Madam, both the general and the second young master might have been charmed by Sophie Sue. The second young master, well, that's another matter. The general and the Jiang family's daughter are indeed betrothed.
This Sophie Sue is truly a disaster. We must deal with her before Nancy returns to the country.
since the general has a fiancé, I must secure my position before she steps into the household.
Does it hurt anywhere else? Just a moment, have you forgotten why she was punished by Mother? A maid will apply medicine for her shortly. You go out and talk to Mother first. I want to question her personally about Mrs. Meng's bracelet incident. Big brother, she's still injured. Don't make things difficult for her. Julius Yang and Sophie Sue. What's going on with them? Do you know Tinglin?
To the general. I don't know him.
You don't know him, yet he personally treated you. You don't know him, yet he protects you like this.
I dare not hide anything from the general. When I came out of the firewood shed, I accidentally bumped into the second young master. Perhaps he saved me out of pity. The second young master has the heart of a healer. General, please don't.
Let Tinglin apply the medicine for you. That's the compassion of a healer. If I treat you, it's like facing a flood and fierce beasts. Now, I will personally apply the medicine for you. Will you undress yourself, or shall I help you? If you need anything in the future, come directly to me. Don't go bothering Tinglin. Otherwise...
General, don't worry. I won't favor anyone personally.
Go to the storeroom and get a pair of high-quality earrings, and send them to Mrs. Meng. Tell her, Sophie Sue won't be serving her for the next few days.
Yes. Mrs. Meng, these are from the general for you.
Tell the general I really like them. I will wear them every day.
By the way, the general asked me to greet you on his behalf. Sophie Sue won't be able to come and serve you these days. If you need someone, I can arrange for Butler Wang to send another maid over.
That vile woman thinks just because the general is protecting her, I can't do anything to her. I might not be able to touch her, but someone else can. Madam, could you ask Nanny Rong to arrange a maid for me?
What about Sophie Sue? Slacking off again.
Just because she has the general's support. Claiming she's unwell, she hasn't come to my place for several days now.
She's nothing but a lowly maid. She really sees herself as a precious royal member. Slapping her a few times, how much harm can it really do? Let Rong's mom take her to clean the library. If it's not cleaned properly, she's not allowed to eat.
But
what?
the library, it belongs to the second young master. If Sophie Sue intends to get close to the second young master,
Then just sell her off. If this time we catch her red-handed, I'd like to see who can protect her.
Sophie Sue, you can't beat me.
Clean every corner, thoroughly. Everything here is treasured by the second young master. If anything is damaged, even killing you wouldn't be enough to compensate.
Yes. Getting it without any effort. In this photo, how does Julius Yang look?
Nancy. Don't hurt yourself, Nancy. Oh, Sophie Sue. You've lost quite a bit of weight since I last saw you.
Second young master, please behave yourself. Ah.
Who's there?
Young master, just a few days ago, the old madam punished me because of you. Please show mercy and spare me. Young master. It was I who damaged your clothes. Allow me to mend them for you.
All right. How are your injuries? Did Julius Yang give you a hard time?
I still need to continue cleaning here. Please, young master, leave for now. If someone sees us later, it will be hard to explain. Once the clothes are mended, I will bring them to you.
If you ever encounter any problems, please make sure to tell me.
I will help you solve everything.
Megan.
Are you out of your mind? Why are you coming to my room in broad daylight?
Today, my people saw the second young master and Sophie Sue getting intimate in the library. That wretched woman knows too much. If the second young master really takes her in, it would be disadvantageous for us.
This vile woman really has some nerve. No way, you need to find some beggars and have them deal with her. Let's see if the general or the second young master would still want her.
I'll listen to you. Let's have some fun first.
You devil, be gentle.
These two buttons do indeed look similar, but the patterns are subtly different. It seems Julius Yang didn't lie to me. Where exactly is the Yang family genealogy? I need to find it quickly.
Punished to clean the library to death, and didn't even inform me. Didn't I say, to tell me everything that happens? This stubborn girl, she probably hasn't eaten by this time. I should prepare a meal box for her. Prepare a meal box for me. I need to take it now.
Yes, the general.
I'm in a hurry. Give that to me. You can make a new one. She was punished to clean the library. Probably won't have time to eat. I've already instructed the kitchen in advance. They prepared a meal box.
But general, this is...
Big brother, what are you doing here? I came to get a meal box. Oh.
This was ordered by the second young master.
Eldest brother, I can't give this to you. It's urgent for me. Please ask the cook to make another one. I'm leaving now. Tinglin is probably allergic to strawberries. Did he mention who he was giving this meal box to?
The second young master said it's for a girl. I'm not sure who it is for.
Maybe it's for the one who made her come back, her beloved, I guess.
Young master, what's this?
You're injured. Not eating will affect the healing of your wounds. I'll take care of the cleaning.
Young master, I'm not hungry.
You go ahead and eat. There are your favorite strawberries.
Thank you. Tinglan.
This cook is not efficient. It seems we need a new one. I wonder if she's starving. Sophie, It turns out that Tinglin came to see Sophie Sue. The food box as well.
Second young master, we should continue cleaning.
Yeah. Ladies first, please. Oh, are you all right? Is there anything uncomfortable? I've already told you to rest first. Eat something first. I'll handle this work. If you don't eat now, the strawberries will have been out too long. They won't taste good if they're not fresh. Big brother, you two seem to be enjoying yourselves. That food box was indeed for Sophie Sue. Ready, so, the person in Lan's heart is actually the eldest brother. You've misunderstood. Sophie Sue, you're quite capable, aren't you? You've quickly turned Lan into a guest of honor. Eldest brother, it was mother who punished Sophie Sue to clean. She won't be allowed to eat until she finishes. She's injured. This will make it worse. That's why Do you realize, if you didn't go near her, mother wouldn't have punished her?
Second young master, I'll clean up myself then.
Then keep cleaning. You can't go to sleep until it's all cleaned up.
It's so hot. Help.
Follow me quickly. Don't let them get away.
What's causing all this commotion? Such a big fuss.
Old madam, it's all my fault for not teaching Sophie Sue properly. Someone said, they saw her with a servant from the house, behaving indecently in the library.
What? This shameless woman never changes. Let's go and see for ourselves.
No, please no.
Oh my, this is truly disgraceful.
To dare to do such filthy acts in the library. Absolutely shameless. Someone, break the door open for me.
Quick.
Get out.
General, why is it you? How come you are here?
Do I need to repeat myself? Tinglin is also to blame for this. Sophie Sue is injured. She can't go without eating. Once she's better, I'll punish her severely. How desperate are you to not be choosy? How can you stomach such trash?
Someone drugged me.
The old lady is right here.
You guys, break the door down for me.
Let's go.
They've left. Are you feeling any better?
I feel so awful.
Tinglin's button. How could this be here? The guards are in place outside. No one is allowed to disturb.
It's the general.
No, don't touch there.
You were the person that night, right? Step aside, second son.
The general has given an order. No one is allowed to enter.
Get out of my way. What is Tinglin doing here at this time? Eldest brother, I just heard Sophie Sue's voice. Is she in your room?
Help me.
Move. What have you done to her? What have I done to her? What does it matter to you? What are you to her? You actually drugged her? She's just a common maid. Why are you so worried about her? She and I have nothing to do with you. I'll carry you back. Where are you taking my chambermaid? Tongfang maid, how dare you? How dare you? Tinglin, I don't care if you knew her before, or not, she is now my maid. I advise you to stay away from her. If someone else finds out that you two are having an affair, she could be executed. Investigate the relationship between Sophie Sue and Tinglin, and also the identities of the person in the library and that man in black.
It's the general.
Oh Nancy, what should I do with you? Awake now.
You and me. I can't believe I'm with him again.
From today onwards, you can only be my woman. Move your things over to my place.
Young master.
Come in and help her get dressed.
That bookshelf has been burned. What should I do?
Tangfang maid Sophie Su, I am here by the order of the old madam, to bring you a fertility soup. The old madam, I heard that the general instructed his servants, to have Sophie Su stay with him. I'm not sure if, she might intentionally become pregnant, hoping to gain status through her child. How dare she?
Instruct the kitchen to make a bowl of contraceptive soup and send it to her.
What if she refuses to drink it?
Then I'll force it down.
Is contraceptive soup enough? This bowl is actually sterilization soup. You guys hold down Sophie Su, and I'll force feed her. The old lady said, if you dare to carry the general's child, she will have you beaten to death with clubs, 2 lives in one household, so she sent me to force this on you.
Let me go. I'll drink it myself.
I already told you that I'm the one to administer it.
You're crazy. This medicine will cause unstoppable bleeding.
Is this really what the old lady wants me to drink?
Of course. Alright, how dare you defy the old lady's order? I'm going to tell her right now.
Sophie Su, I can take you away from the general's residence.
No, I cannot drag Julius Yang down
Me.
with me, the second young master. It was my own choice. I like the general, even if it means being a concubine for the rest of my life.
That's impossible. You're not being sincere, are you? How could you fall in love with him? Tinglin, Sophie Su made herself quite clear. Are you going to keep pestering her? You don't even like her. Why insist on monopolizing her? Who says I don't like her? If you truly liked her, you wouldn't fail to protect her. You wouldn't let her be forced to drink abortion soup. Such things won't happen again in the future. It's time for dinner. Don't keep mother waiting too long.
Where is Tingmon?
He had something to attend to and left early.
HMPH.
We can't keep this person around.
Mrs. Meng, please finish this bowl of contraceptive soup.
What contraceptive soup? You promised you wouldn't compete with me for the general. We all know what happened that night. Here, have a drink.
What are you staring at, Sophie Su? Hurry up and serve the dishes to everyone.
Yes. Madam, please try this.
Mrs. Rong, why hasn't the pregnancy soup been served yet? Have someone check first, to see if she's really pregnant.
Yes.
Madam, please allow me to keep this child.
No, before E marries into the family, I will not allow such things to happen.
Rest assured, after the child is born, I will devote myself to a life of quiet and solitude, and will not disturb the general and Miss Jiang. Madam, I truly love the general. Please let me stay. I am carrying his child.
Since you say this child is mine, Deputy Liu, go call the military doctor to come for Mrs. Meng for a personal examination.
There's no need, General. The doctor has already made the diagnosis.
How about having the doctor who was just here take another look?
Deputy Liu, please fetch the medic.
Yes. Mrs. Meng is indeed pregnant. It's been about a month now.
It must have been that night, when she asked me to stay with her in her room.
Are you sure?
Yes, General.
If that's the case, then let's keep it that way for now.
Thank you, General. Thank you, Madam.
Enough. Once born, send the child to be raised by a collateral branch.
The General hasn't touched me for a long time, so he suspects the child isn't his. No way, I must secure the child's status.
What are you doing here?
General, I made this late night snack especially for you. Please, have a taste. General, please don't overwork yourself. Do I smell nice today?
Get out.
General, what did I do wrong, General?
To think you fell for that woman's tricks.
General. It's him again.
The mark of the royal consort. It's fake. You mentioned that night by the swing, it wasn't you. Then what about your longevity mark? How did it disappear? Think carefully before you answer. If you have lost your chastity to someone else, the general's residence has the authority to deal with you. Do you understand?
Yes. It was me. The person who was with the general that day. It was me.
Why didn't you admit it before? And you let Megan Meng take your place? Is it because of Tinglin, right? Because you have him in your heart, that's why you didn't dare to face me, right?
No.
Sophie Sue, you can only like me. If you can't control your own heart, I will personally dig it out and feed it to the dogs.
Julius Yang, I wish I could strike you down myself. How could I ever like you?
General, the masked person in the library last night was instigated by Mrs. Maid.
They're quite capable. I'll go and interrogate her myself.
General, here's a will. This is Megan's last will. The child is in the library, the masked man's.
Why does something feel wrong? Something's not right. Megan was strangled to death, and then made to look like she hanged herself.
How could that be?
Investigate this matter secretly. How's the investigation into Sophie's identity going?
After our people investigated from multiple angles, we only found out that Miss Sue was once a maid in the Shun mansion. After the Shun mansion fell, she was sold to the general's mansion. As for Miss Sue's identity before she entered the Shun mansion, it's completely blank. It's as if someone deliberately erased it.
At Shun's residence. Continue the investigation.
Yes.
Everything is proceeding as planned. But why am I not feeling happy? Nancy, why do you think that is?
Julius, Megan Meng, she
Took her own life.
How could she do that when everything was fine?
Before Mrs. Meng died, she confessed her crimes.
My goodness, this woman who poisoned, what has she done to our general's residence? What kind of place has this become? Where are the housekeepers? With such a big incident happening in the mansion, how could you manage the household like this?
This old servant deserves to die. This old servant never expected that Megan Meng, that little wretch, would be so audacious and deceive all of us.
Who could be so blind to receive her?
Hello? Oh my, madam, I have good news. Young Master 3 and Miss Jiang have returned to the country.
Julius usually indulges you. I turn a blind eye. But Nancy is coming back today. You know what to do. I don't need to teach you, right?
Don't worry, I will keep my distance from the general. I won't disturb him and Miss Jiang.
Auntie.
Is back.
This is Julius Yang's fiancé. They really are a good match. No, why should I care about him, whether he's with another woman or not?
Oh my, it's been 2 years. Nancy has grown even more beautiful. How was your time abroad?
Mom, I'm your biological child, right? Why don't you care about me as well?
So you finally decided to come back. Besides, is going to be my future daughter-in-law. She's much more precious than you, my dear grandson. Arong, go get my treasured fabric patterns. Bring them here. You should stay at the residence. Stay with your aunt and help choose the patterns for the wedding quilt.
Auntie, haha.
She's really generous. She doesn't lose out at all.
Brother, let's leave the women's matters to them. We should go drink some wine at your place. Let's head to your place for some drinks.
Sophie Sue, go to the wine cellar and get a bottle of wine. Bring it to my bedroom.
It's an order from the general.
Auntie, is she the one serving Brother Julius?
She's just a maid for rough tasks.
Why haven't you spoken all day today?
The general's bed has been made. If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave now.
Why are you avoiding me?
I'm not.
Oh, then come over and help me change.
Miss Jiang might see you like this.
Brother Julius.
What's going on? Why didn't you knock?
Forgot. Brother Julius, I made this milk tea myself. It's quite popular abroad. You should try some too.
Not bad.
If Brother Julius likes it, I can make it for you every day.
It's getting late. You must be tired from the journey. You should head back and rest early.
Alright then. Good night, Brother Julius. What was that sound?
Ah, it's just a stray cat.
What if it scratches you? The claws of a wild cat are poisonous. I'll ask the servants to get rid of it.
No need. It's just a wild cat. I can handle it myself.
I didn't expect Sophie and Julius to be involved with each other. That lowly woman, how dare she try to steal him from me? I can't believe that Sophie seduced Julius.
Sister Yi, why are you crying?
It's nothing. What do you need?
The housekeeper said Sophie used shameless tactics to become the general's concubine. Sister Yi, don't be sad. I'll help you get rid of that hussy and throw her out of the general's mansion.
Really?
Yes.
Never mind. Don't upset Brother Julius.
Don't worry. It's just dealing with a servant, right? My brother won't do anything to me.
Haha, it looks good.
Miss EE looks like a doll.
Oh, big brother, you came just at the right time. There's a new park on the outskirts of the city. It's really beautiful. You can even have a picnic there. Let's go relax together. Oh right, bring your concubine along too.
Brother Julius, girls nowadays are so trendy. Poor Sophie, cooped up at home every day. It's quite pitiful.
Sure, Deputy Lou, go call the people over. Book 3 rooms. I'll share a room with Sophie Sue.
Brother Julius.
Sophie is my personal maid. Is there a problem with this arrangement?
HMPH.
Sophie, you go up first.
Okay.
This waiter is different from the one I arranged. There's something off.
It's Everett.
Oh, you've lost weight. You've suffered. How about I take you away from here? We won't suffer like this anymore.
Brother, don't worry about me. I haven't been exposed at the Yangs. And I've already investigated some clues.
But Julius Yan's possessiveness is too strong. I'm afraid you'll fall in love with him.
Brother, you know, I must find out who truly killed our parents and then personally avenge them.
Alright, I found out about Julius Yan. Dealing with Yamamoto's country, there's going to be a trade. Not sure if it's true or not. If you receive any news at the general's residence, secretly inform me.
Okay, I got it. We'll work together from the inside and out. We'll definitely uncover the truth to avenge our parents.
Ah,
Quick, hide.
I'll come back to find you.
Sophie, who are you meeting with?
Eldest brother, I wasn't wrong, was I? She really does have issues. Let's deal with it quickly.
You go out first. Who did you say you were meeting?
There's no one at all. I was actually planning to use this opportunity to escape. Julius Yang, you've taken over my body. I will never forgive you, even in death. We absolutely mustn't let him find out, Brother Everett.
Sophie Sue, what madness is this?
You're asking me? I just wanted to scrape by in the general's residence to earn a living, yet you forced me into the same room and sent me to be tormented by Megan Meng. When you forced me, did you ever ask if I was willing? I hate you. I wish I could kill you right now. Let go.
Are you that unwilling to be my woman?
It's not that I'm unwilling. Not at all.
You're still thinking about Tinglan.
Are you sick? How could this be related to Yang Tinglan?
You'd better give up. Sophie Sue, you belong to me in life, and you'll be Aunt Jolene's ghost in death.
Ah.
I clearly set Su Ying up and made her intentionally approach my brother. I even caught them in the act. Why did my brother let her go?
So what do we do now?
Don't worry, I have other plans in place. Head to the suburban park. You'll see what I mean. As long as we avoid my elder brother and pin the blame on the park and the King gang who control the area, I guarantee she won't be coming back.
General's warehouse in Nanwan.
Discuss it over there. You guys go walk around first. If I don't return within 2 hours, you should head back first.
Sophie and Julius seem to have something going on. Let's go for a walk first.
Miss Jiang, I'll just wait here.
If I tell you to go, just go, no need for so much talk.
We've investigated the process of purchasing weapons from the country of Yamamoto. There are traces of the Chin gang. I suspect they want to break the ceasefire and reignite the war.
The same feeling. Help me contact the leader of the Chin gang. I'll meet him peacefully first.
Yes.
My shoes.
Look over there.
Ah, damn it.
Sophie Sue. Sophie Sue. Sophie Sue.
It hurts so much.
Go call a doctor quickly. Sophie Sue is injured.
Brother Julius, we're still some distance from the city. The doctor might not be able to make it.
I'll settle today's account with you guys later.
Eldest brother, we are real brothers, aren't we? Are you seriously picking a fight over a servant girl?
Brother Julius, you're injured too. Put her down. I didn't expect Brother Julius to care so much about her.
Calm down, Sister Yi. Even if she survives, she'll be crippled. My brother won't fancy someone disabled.
HMPH.
Oh, the bleeding has temporarily stopped, but the internal damage is severe. It's best to rush her to a major hospital as soon as possible. However, given Miss Sue's condition, whether she can make it to the hospital is still uncertain.
Sophie Sue, I command you to survive. Survive. How is Sophie Sue doing?
With Dr. Yen here, there's nothing to worry about. I'll leave this place in your hands.
Nancy. What did you call her? Oh, I mean, brain injuries are hard to treat. There might be some complications. What kind of complications? Memory loss, blindness, insanity, paralysis, or even death. However, we'll have to wait until she wakes up to see. This is the medication for internal use. Around 8 o'clock tonight, give it to her to drink. I'll be in the next room. Call me if you need anything. But I really didn't expect that you would take care of Sophie Sue like this. Although I shouldn't think this way, wasn't Lan's arrival just too timely?
Who did it?
It was Yen Tianyi and Zhang Yi. They wanted to kill Miss Sue and frame the Qin gang for it. Does the gang leader need me?
That would let him off too easily. Everyone who has hurt I'll make their lives worse than death. Hand this matter over to Julius Yan. I want to see how he handles it. Those two things.
The general has our people watching. It must have been Julius and his group who pushed Sophie Sue.
Who are you? Why are you in my room? Why did you kiss me?
How come you don't remember me?
Do we know each other?
Lieutenant Liu, call Tinglin over here.
Yes.
Check her immediately. It seems like she doesn't recognize me. She must have hit her head. She's lost her memory. Amnesia. Can she recover? How long will it take for her to remember? It's hard to say. Maybe some kind of stimulus could suddenly bring her memory back. You might never remember. I understand. Now please leave. As long as you're okay. As for the amnesia, maybe it's for the best. Have you seen enough?
You're such a strange person. Why are you being so aggressive? If he's handsome, I'll look at him. Why shouldn't I?
Because I am your man. You should only look at me, not anyone else.
You're talking nonsense. I don't even know you. Do you have any proof that you are my man?
Want proof? I'll give you proof.
I am the daughter of the governor. You dare to stop me?
I'm sorry, Miss John. The general has given an order.
Humph.
Sit down obediently. Don't even think about running away. You won't be able to escape.
You're sitting so close to me. How can I even run away? Ah.
Want to run away?
No, I just want to go to the restroom.
I'll accompany you.
Hey, Julius Yang. Don't be too unreasonable.
Dare to oppose me again, and I'll be even more unreasonable.
Such a chauvinist. Then you're definitely not my man. I'm not a masochist.
This woman, after losing her memory, it's like she became a different person. Or is it? That's just how she originally was. She's just been pretending all along.
General, Are you going straight back to the general's residence, or to the commercial street?
Julius, I'm not feeling very well. Could you drop me off first?
I still have things to do. You should call a cab yourself. Coachman, let's go.
You wait for me. HMPH.
General sir, there are so many people here. It's not appropriate for us to roast this here. Could you help me get rid of it? I promise to follow you closely, and not run off.
Don't even think about it. Pick a few skincare products that would suit her.
Miss, you could try our newly arrived products.
Here's my chance. I can take the opportunity while trying on makeup. General sir, could you help me unbind my hands to roast? I want to try this one.
Help me open it.
What are you doing? You wouldn't be thinking of applying the cream for me, would you?
There isn't a spot on me you haven't touched. What's there to be shy about?
U City's #1 department store. U City's top by GE Pavilion.
What's wrong? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Let's go get something to eat.
General, I can't use my left hand. Could you please do me a favor, and help me untie this? I'm really about to starve to death.
Don't even think about running away.
Okay.
I didn't expect that she could have such a cute side.
It's been so long since Nancy has laughed this happily. Am I really doing the right thing? After all, the Shen family and I have a blood feud. Nancy is just someone I'm using. A tool to overthrow the Yan family. Get ready, tomorrow night in Nanwan, prepare a big gift for Julius Yan.
Yes, General.
Julius doesn't understand propriety. Don't you understand it either?
Mother, what exactly do you mean by that?
You keep that despicable girl by your side, yet you neglect your own fiancée, leaving her aside. If this gets out to the governor's mansion, how do you expect Governor Jiang to save face?
I have never acknowledged that Jiang Yi is my fiancé.
Julius, are you trying to infuriate me to death? The Yin family can only secure your position as general by marrying into the governor's family.
I earned my current position through the blood and efforts of me and my brothers, not by licking the boots of anyone, not by relying on a governor's mansion. Or a woman.
HMPH.
Mother, it's getting late. I'll be leaving now.
Brother Julius. Brother Julius. For you, I've rejected all my suitors. Yet, you have never acknowledged my status. Where do I fall short, compared to that vile woman? Besides her pretty face, where does she surpass me? HMPH. Right, if we just ruin Sophie Sue's face, Brother Julius will definitely never look at her again.
General.
Speak directly if there's nothing else.
The warehouse in Nanwan suddenly caught fire.
Half of the weapons intended for trade
Were destroyed.
What? Has the arsonist been caught?
The person ran away.
A bunch of useless people. Prepare a car to leave the city.
Yes.
It seems Julius Yang is going to be away for a long time. Maybe I can take this opportunity to escape. Keep it low.
Before my elder brother left, he asked me to check your injuries.
Julius Yang said I am his woman. But why, when I'm with Julius Yang, and we are together, I always feel resistant deep down. But when I see Julius Yang, I actually feel at ease. Did we meet a long time ago?
Yes, we did.
Then what's our relationship?
We're.
What are you two doing? You're such a flirt. The eldest brother just left, and you're already seducing my second brother.
You've misunderstood.
Misunderstood what? I saw it with my own eyes. Today, I won't let her be driven out of the general's residence. Otherwise, I'll take her surname. Second brother, step aside. You.
I told you, you misunderstood.
You're actually threatening me, all for such a flirtatious woman threatening me.
Oh, don't fall out over me. I'll just leave on my own now. Julius Yang, he's your own younger brother. He's the one who let me go. Don't blame it on me.
Stop. Where are you going?
The young master told me to get lost. And I am on my way out.
Ever since Sophie Sue hit her head, it's like she became a different person. She's increasingly disrespectful towards you.
Auntie is just a maid after all. It's only because Julius likes her that she's acting so bold.
Mother Rong, please go and bring her back for me.
Yes.
Let go of me. I haven't done anything wrong.
This slap is for your disrespect towards Auntie.
Who allowed you to touch my people?
Julius, brother, how did you come back so soon? Brother Julius, listen to my explanation. It's not what you saw. She was the one who disrespected Auntie first. That's why I had to assert my authority.
Go back to your governor's mansion. The affairs of the general's residence are not for an outsider like you to meddle in.
Oh. Eldest brother, how can you treat your fiancé so harshly for such a flirtatious wretch? How can you treat your own fiancé like this? Do you know what she's been up to since you left? What has she been doing? She's flirting with second brother. She's being intimate with second brother.
You're talking nonsense. Young master, he just came to check my wound.
Checking wounds requires a close embrace. Does it need mouth to mouth?
That's enough. Tiani, I know you dislike Sophie Sue because of Miss Jiang, but you shouldn't ruin her. Who am I? And who is she? Doesn't eldest brother understand? Deputy Liu, escort Miss Jiang back to the governor's mansion. Go clean up her belongings.
The eldest brother, what do you mean?
No, without my permission, no one can send Yi away. I only recognize Yi as my daughter-in-law.
Miss Jiang, as the precious daughter of the governor's residence, resides in the general's mansion. It would damage her reputation.
Julius, are you really going to treat me like this, for that wretched woman?
Why are you staring at me? I never thought about competing with you for a man. Maybe I should leave.
Where would you go? Starting today, you are my second lady. After a while, you will be my wife. You are not allowed to go anywhere.
Julius, you're lying to me, aren't you?
Do you think I would marry you, out of fear of the governor's mansion? Would I? Yi Jiang, you know the truth in your heart. I have no feelings for you at all. The only person I want to marry is her.
Julius Yan, are you really going to be so heartless? My father is the governor of Qingcheng. You just wait. HMPH.
Just endure a little longer. It will be all right soon.
Thank you, second young master, for helping me out just now.
Do you really not remember the past?
Why don't you, second young master, tell me about it? What kind of person was I before, and what was my situation in the general's residence? Although I don't remember the past, I feel that. In the general's residence, aside from the second young master, it seems no one liked me. Was I really the general's concubine before?
You used to be smart and cheerful, quirky and spirited. You were passionate about painting, as if everything in the world came to life under your brush. I used to just suspect that Sophie Sue and Tinglin knew each other. Now it seems, not only do Tinglin and Sophie Sue know each other, their relationship is much closer than I imagined. No wonder she almost wants to kill me. If you really want to leave the Yang family, I can help you. I can let you live a peaceful and happy life.
Ah. Did we really just know each other simply before? If that's the case, aren't your promises a bit too much?
I am. Is the wound severe? The wound isn't deep. It shouldn't leave a scar. This is an ointment for scar removal. Remember to apply it once in the morning and once at night. Jiangyi is spoiled and willful. You embarrassed her in public today. She probably won't just let this go. There's also the issue with Mother and Tiani. If you can't protect Sophie Sue, then let her leave the general's residence. Tinglin, you're overstepping. I don't care what kind of relationship you and Sophie Sue had in the past. Now, she's my woman. I will handle her matters. Then I hope you can handle
the situation with the general just now. I can explain.
Tell me, what was Tiani talking about?
Right after you and Deputy Liu left, the second young master came over carrying a medicine box. He started to check my wound. I was just about to ask him how my wound was doing, when he suddenly looked up too, and then the two of us. No, not at all. Just missed it by a bit. Everything I've said is true. Do you believe it or not?
Since I've known her, she has never been this carefree and cheerful. Which one is the real her? Stay away from Tinglin in the future.
Oh.
Does it hurt? Of course it hurts.
Your fiancée really hit you hard. She was quite ruthless. She almost ruined your face.
When she was hitting you, didn't you know to dodge?
I was still suffering from a head injury at the time. I didn't have the strength to break free.
It won't happen again.
Are you letting me go?
Don't even think about it. I still have official duties to attend to. You should stay here and heal properly. Don't wander off.
This handwriting looks so familiar. Have I seen it somewhere before?
Oh, who is this now, messing with my precious daughter?
Daddy. That Julius, he wants to break off our engagement for a mere servant girl.
He must be tired of living. This. But you know, I think this marriage isn't right. Let's call it off then.
Daddy.
Daddy has found you someone, a better match for marriage.
Who? Could he possibly be more impressive than Brother Julius?
Of course, it's Everett Shen.
Who?
This person is no ordinary individual. He controls more than half of the city's power. Given time, even Julius Yen won't be his match. He used a strategy, the old slip-away trick, and could sweep away a large amount of the Yen family's munitions.
Governor, gang leadership has been waiting in the study for a long time.
I see. Daughter, go get ready. I'll take you to meet him shortly.
Okay.
Governor Jiang was held up by urgent matters.
And it's none other than Julius Yen. He actually did it for a lowly maid. I want to call off the engagement with my precious daughter.
Governor Jiang has supported him in every way, yet Julius Yan repays him like this. It truly is somewhat ungrateful.
I really can't swallow this indignity. Julius Yen has been too arrogant lately. He needs a good lesson.
Everett is willing to serve the governor. However, I also need a little help from you, Governor. Just a small favor.
Of course. Nancy, dear, let me introduce you. This is my precious daughter, Jiang Yi. This is Mr. Everett. You young people should get to know each other well.
I shouldn't have met Everett Shen before. Why do I feel like there's a kind of familiar feeling?
The old lady asked me to bring you the chicken soup. Oh. You've been busy all day with these.
It's not important.
I'll pick them up for you. Let's focus on the important matters first.
The general has sent a message. He said something major has happened. He wants you to immediately take people to the South Gate warehouse.
I received the message. Yamamoto country is dissatisfied with the arms trade, and there has been a problem. Therefore, they plan to raid the South Bay warehouse tonight. Whether this message is true or false, your task tonight is to protect the South Bay warehouse.
Understood. Let's go.
MHM. When the time comes, you guys should team up and take him down. Make sure not to let even one get away.
Yes, MHM.
We can start now.
Assassins present.
Brother second. There are thieves in the mansion. Quickly send someone to inform Big Brother. I'll go check on Mother.
Don't worry.
Brother second. You.
Who is your second brother? But since you call me that, I'll send you to meet him. Remember to wait for your mother. She'll be joining you very soon. Remember to prepare a surprise for Julius Yang.
Yes.
If you hear any noise later, don't come out.
Mother, mother, mother.
Promise me you'll survive for your mother.
Mother. Mom and Dad. Don't leave me. Mother. What was that just now? Was that my memory?
I've found you.
Are you hurt anywhere? Come, I'll take you away from here.
This scene, why does it seem so familiar?
Don't come running to me. I can protect you even if you don't come over. Julius Yen. Sophie Sue is my woman, so what? You can't protect her at all. If you really could protect her, why would she encounter such an incident? If it weren't for me finding her, she would have become a victim under gunfire by now. And where were you?
Apart from him, everyone else has been dealt with completely. The old lady was just frightened, but the third young master's body was found.
Ha ha ha, Julius Yan, you had it coming. Who told you to side with the Yamamoto nation, and even sell them weapons, attacking your own people? HMPH, you deserve it.
Sophie Sue, I'll say it one last time, come over here. And what if I don't? Are you going to shoot her too?
Go to hell.
Be careful.
Why? Sophie Sue. Your wounds haven't healed yet. Why are you out and about?
It was too stuffy inside. I came out for some fresh air.
Sophie, I want to ask you, why did you take a bullet from me?
Whatever you think the reason is, that's why.
I want to hear you say it yourself. Sophie, you are the first woman who has ever moved my heart in this lifetime. You are my one and only love. I want to hear you say it yourself. Say that you love me.
Although I don't have my previous memories, I know that I like you, the kind of like where I'm willing to take a bullet for you.
How could anyone fall in love with Julius Yang? How is that possible? We must find a way to help her recover her memory as soon as possible.
The general has investigated thoroughly. Those people are related to the Qin gang. And the governor on that night detained you. It was also the doing of the Qin gang. It seems the governor might have already sided with the Qin gang.
Jiang Qisheng, that old fox, has finally shown his true colors. He harmed the Yen family's people. Whether it's the Qin gang or the Jiang family, none will escape.
General, here are Miss Sue's documents. Everything we could find is here.
They indeed know each other.
General, look at the back of the photo.
Nancy Shen. Sophie Sue. Sophie Sue and Nancy Shen. Ha 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 ha. Nancy got her trying to save me. She's been running a high fever. No wonder she has a tattoo of a butterfly on her body. Sophie Sue was that little girl back then.
Who? Don't be scared, it's me. General, what are you doing here?
Can't I come in?
Turn around first.
Does it still hurt?
I don't remember how I got this scar. It hasn't hurt for a long time, but the other side hurts more. Julius, stop it.
Does it remind you of anything? Do you believe now that I'm your man? We used to be this close too.
Stop talking, I'm tired. I should feel happy at this moment. But why does my heart feel suddenly uncomfortable? Julius, please put your clothes back on.
You've seen me so many times and still shy.
Where are my clothes?
I threw them away.
You threw away my clothes. What am I supposed to wear now?
Madam, we will help you with your makeup.
I haven't agreed to marry you yet. Don't call me madam. Just call me Sophie Sue.
It seems I need to prepare a ceremony for you. It's a grand wedding.
This dress style seems familiar. But I wasn't part of the general's household before. Wasn't I a lowly maid? How could I have worn these? Why aren't you speaking? Does it look bad?
It's not very nice. Let's go have dinner.
Mr. Shen's car has arrived.
Daddy has some business today, so he can't accompany you. You'll go with Mr. Shen and have a good time. The two of you young people should get along well. It's okay if you don't come home tonight.
Is Mr. Shen really that great? Daddy admires him so much. But I've never seen you treat brother Julius this way.
Oh, silly girl, you'll understand eventually. Go ahead, don't keep him waiting.
Humph.
Hee hee.
Come in.
The daughter of the governor's mansion leader has arrived.
I haven't been back these past couple of days. How is the situation at the general's mansion?
Julius Yen hasn't continued the investigation regarding the attack on his family. He has been staying at the general's mansion, constantly accompanying the young lady. However, his people these past couple of days have been keeping an eye on the governor's mansion.
How to restore her memory. Find an opportunity to bring this photo to her. Tell Nancy Shen, the cafe on Xiangwan Road, has everything she wants to know. Ask her to find a way to meet me.
Yes.
Miss Sue, someone asked me to give you this photo. I was also asked to deliver a message. If you want to know everything, go to the cafe at 18 Xiangwan Road.
The person in this photo looks so familiar. Are they my relatives?
What are they doing?
General, are you done with your tasks?
Yes.
General, are you free tomorrow?
What's up?
Well, didn't you ask what I was thinking about? I was thinking about that day at Xiangwan Road, when we had wontons.
Get some rest early tonight. I'll take you there tomorrow.
Thank you, General. After eating, I'd like to stroll around.
Let's sit here first. I've heard that nowadays, girls like to drink coffee.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait for me here. I'll go have a few words with the boss.
Hello, we'd like 2 cups of coffee, please.
All right.
Mr. Shen, I'd like to sit over there.
This person looks like the one in the photo. How does he know Yi Jiang? They seem quite close.
HMPH. I wondered who it was. Turns out it's from the general's residence, a lowly maid. You should look at yourself in the mirror, see what you really are. Daring to make a fool of yourself in public. You think you're fit to sit here? Did you wash your mouth before you left the house? Such filthy words come out so easily. Were your manners eaten by a dog? Mr. Shen, look at her.
Miss Jiang, I think we are not quite suitable.
Mr. Shen, are you siding with this vile woman?
Miss Jiang, I didn't expect your behavior to be so coarse and vulgar. Standing next to you, I feel like it dirties my hands.
Ah.
Miss Sue, is it? Sorry for disturbing you just now.
Mr. Shen, you, Sophie Sue, you wretch, why are you competing with me? I'm going to fight you.
Are you alright? I'll take you to the hospital.
Leader of the Qin gang, my wife, please don't trouble yourself further. Deputy Liu, take Jiang Yi back to the general's residence.
Yes.
That fool Jiang Yi has ruined my plans. I've injured my head and need immediate treatment. We need to hurry back to the general's residence. Change to Julius Tianlin. RG, how could you fall in love with Julius Yan? How could you fall in love with your enemy? Nancy, why?
Brother is not like this.
You're finally awake. Do you feel uncomfortable anywhere? Did you remember something?
It's just that my wound hurts a bit. I can't believe I forgot all the deep hatred and got entangled with Julius Yang, voluntarily became his woman. Brother must be very disappointed.
I'll go get you some painkillers. Avoid touching water for the next few days. Let's focus on healing your wounds first. Did something come to mind? What's wrong?
General, I'd like to have the coffee I missed today. Coffee.
I'll have someone bring it over.
No need, no need. I want to go by myself.
Your injury needs rest. It's not suitable for you to move around. Stay put in the general's residence these few days.
Me?
I'm not allowed to go anywhere.
Has Julius Yang noticed something? Is this a form of house arrest? Then how can I get in touch with my brother?
The general has found out that on the day Miss Su had an incident, she was seen at the cafe with Jiang Yi, and your archenemy, Everett Shen, was there.
Everett Shen.
Julius told Nancy not to seek revenge. And not to blame his brother. I'm entrusting Nancy to you.
Has Jiang Yi confessed?
She seems unaware of Everett Shen's real identity. From the governor's residence, they've come asking for people several times, saying, if they don't return the people,
They'll extract their value first. Jiang Qishan, that old bastard, his good days are coming to an end.
the general's office isn't releasing anyone. This ungrateful wretch.
I can help you solve this problem, however, I will also need some assistance from you, General.
What? This man is more dangerous than I thought. Last time I thought, he just wanted to teach the Yen family a lesson, but it turned out he wanted to annihilate them.
After all, Julius Yan is an unstable factor. Japan has already agreed, as long as the weapons are supplied on time, they are willing to pay 10 times the price. And Julius Yan already has prior dealings with him. Why not use this pretext? Not only will you gain wealth, but you can also eliminate this unstable factor.
I can agree to that. As you know, what I worry about the most is Yi's future. As long as you agree to marry Yi, the governor's residence will be at your disposal.
A pleasant cooperation.
I want to go out for a stroll.
Your injury hasn't healed yet. Once you're healed, I'll take you around all of Qingqing, all the shops. How does that sound? Rest and recuperate in the mansion for now.
General.
You rest well. I'm going to handle some matters. I won't be coming back tonight.
It's been many days at the General's mansion. You suffered.
Brother, I'm sorry. I can't believe I developed feelings for Julius Yang before. I'm sorry.
Nancy, you just took the wrong path. It's good that you're back. I have a plan now. I need your help with something from the General's residence. Bring back something for me.
What is it?
A document of cooperation between Julius Yan and Yamamoto's country. The document of cooperation. Julius Yan is exploiting his position to conduct weapons transactions with Yamamoto's country. If we can get this document and make it public, everyone in the world will abandon him. Then, we won't even need to take action ourselves. Someone else will wipe out his entire family.
Wipe out his entire family? Isn't that a bit too extreme? And also, brother, I've been spending some time with Julius Yang and gotten to know him. He's not that kind of scoundrel.
What did you say? Nancy, you can't be serious. You've fallen for him, haven't you? You know what you're doing right now. Nancy, the reason why sending you to infiltrate the General's residence was to help you identify your enemies. You must not be soft-hearted. And now, you're actually making excuses for the very people who annihilated your family.
No.
Nancy, if you really don't want to do this, I won't force you. I promised Mom and Dad that I would take good care of you. I will do my best to ensure you have a worry-free life.
No, the eldest brother. I will do it. I won't be soft-hearted anymore.
You must remember that we are the forever family.
Yes. This isn't mine and Julius's. The photo. How did it end up with Julius Yang, and the information in this envelope? So Julius Yang has known who I am all along. Then all this time, the testing and being together, I've been like an idiot, played like a toy by Julius Yang. I even argued with my brother because of him. Julius Yang, I hate you.
Where's the official seal? Why is it missing? Could it be Julius Yang has discovered my purpose, which is actually the official seal, so he moved it? How could Tinglin appear in my study? However, Tinglin has indeed been acting strangely lately. Assistant Lu, investigate all of Tinglin's movements since returning to the country.
Yes, sir.
Brother,
This is...
everything I got from Julius Yang's study. Julius Yang has known all along about my identity. These are the materials he used to investigate me. He never truly cared about me. He just treated me like a fool, just playing games. I'm sorry, brother. I shouldn't have been soft-hearted.
Don't be sad anymore. You shouldn't go back to the general's mansion today. Stay here with your brother. Let your brother take good care of you.
Thank you, brother.
Sophie Sue, what are you doing here?
I have to ask, what are you doing here?
Of course, Mr. Shen invited me.
Mr. Shen, please take good care of E.
Rest assured, Governor.
Sigh.
Sophie Sue, you wretch. Did you come here to seduce Mr. Shen? I knew it, you're nothing but a flirtatious tramp. Ah.
Who gave you the right to talk like that? Staying at someone else's place, you should act the part. Just look at what you're wearing. You have the nerve to talk, calling others flirtatious.
Master Shen, look, she actually dared to hit me. Everett Shen, how could you treat me this way? Aren't you afraid of my father coming to make trouble for you?
Miss Jiang, I think you should know, this is Shen Mansion, not the governor's residence. Moreover, Miss Sue is a distinguished guest I invited. She is not someone you can insult at will. If you really want to tell the governor, go right ahead. Someone. Escort Miss Jiang back to her room.
HMPH. Damn Sophie Sue. What kind of love potion has she given to all these men? Both of them are helping her.
Miss, what about this soup?
HMPH.
How could she be here? I thought the last time at the coffee shop was the last time I'd see her. You two were together.
I found out some news. The Shen family's massacre involved the Jiang family.
What?
My purpose for setting this up is to pit the Yan and Jiang families against each other, while we reap the benefits like fishermen.
What's your plan?
It's the same one I mentioned to you last time, using the country of Yamamoto to deal with Julius Yan. Only now we need to include the Jiang family as well.
But doing this, wouldn't Yamamoto country really be able to obtain weapons? Considering the nature of Yamamoto country, wouldn't war be imminent?
In that case, both Julius Yan and Jiang Qisheng would not only be despised by the people of Qingcheng, but even recorded by the annals of history and be infamous for thousands of years. This is the best plan I could think of among many. What do you think? Perhaps we could make some adjustments.
I don't think it's very good. Brother, perhaps we could switch to another plan.
Why?
Is it Julius Yang's fault? Julius Yang annihilated the entire Shen family. We just have to kill Julius Yang. The people of Qingcheng are innocent. We shouldn't get so many people involved. Because of our own hatred.
Then what do you want to do? This is a feud of killing parents and exterminating families. When Julius Yan exterminated the Shen family, why didn't he think that the Shen family's servants were innocent?
That's not what I meant.
I know what you mean. Haven't you fallen in love with Julius Yan? You can't bear to hurt him.
I didn't. Shut up. Neither of us are being very rational today. Let's discuss this matter tomorrow.
Nancy. After living together for so many years, how could I not understand you? You just can't bear to nail Julius Yan to the pillar of historical shame. But I insist on doing it.
I shouldn't have spoken to my brother like that. He's the only family I have left. We should communicate better.
Why can't I get through?
Jiang. What are you doing?
Nothing much.
Why did you order aphrodisiac incense?
This isn't aphrodisiac incense. Mind your own business. I am Mr. Shen's fiancé. What can't I do? Don't meddle in other people's affairs. We can't let Mr. Shen know about this. HMPH.
This is Julius Yang. At this time, shouldn't Julius Yang be at the general's residence? These disguise tools. How could it be? It's you. Did you kill him? It wasn't him, was it? During that time, he was still a military doctor at the front lines.
So what? He is a member of the Yan family. The Yan family annihilated the entire Shen family. I took my revenge using the same method. What's wrong with that?
But he was innocent.
Here you go again. Everyone from the Yan family is innocent. So, should all the Shen family deserve to die?
I didn't mean that.
That's exactly what you meant. You think I'm the murderer. You think I killed Yan Tinglan. Did I do something wrong? I did it for the Shen family. I was avenging your parents. Nancy, think about it carefully. Do you really like the Yan family that much? HMPH.
Boss, the subordinate has already checked. The official seal is genuine. Julius Yen hasn't discovered our plan yet. But he has started to suspect the identity of Yan Tinglan.
That's not a problem. Initiate the plan. We've delayed long enough. Open it. We're almost at the plan, the most critical moment. To express my sincerity, I've specially brought 3,000 taels of gold to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Oh, wonderful. Young Master Shen is talented and promising. I feel very reassured and trusting my daughter to you. I am quite at ease.
I plan to prepare tomorrow for an engagement party with her. It would be an honor if Governor Jiang could personally attend tomorrow.
Certainly.
I will also send an invitation to Julius Yan.
This is an invitation sent from Shen Mansion. Miss Jiangyi and Mr. Everett Shen are engaged. What about Sophie Su? Any leads on her? She should be at Qing Mansion. You asked me to investigate last time about the second young master. I'm afraid the second young master might have already. I'm aware of this matter. Let's not tell the old lady for now. I'm attending the engagement party this time, and will prepare a generous gift. I want to thank Everett Shen for what he did for my brother. Yes, the general.
I'm sorry, I was too harsh before. I apologize to you. Can you forgive me, please?
I've never blamed my brother. It's just my own fault.
I will consider the matters concerning the people of Qingcheng. Also, tomorrow is the day I get engaged to Yi Jiang. Although it's just a plan, I want to announce it to everyone. You are my only sister. I've had the servants prepare a dress for you. Is that okay?
Miss Su, long time no see.
Seeing is believing. The general of the Yan family truly lives up to his reputation. Let me introduce. This is my sister, Nancy Shen. She is also the guest of honor at this banquet.
It seems I should address you as Miss Shen now.
Brother Julius, thank you for coming to my engagement party with Everett. I truly appreciate it.
I must excuse myself for a moment.
This despicable person, what is there to be proud of?
Humph.
My daughter.
Boss, we are ready. The document bearing Julius Yang's official seal. The Japanese are already near the warehouse. All we need now is to take a photo of Julius Yang and Peter Jiang together. Then we kill both Julius Yang and Peter Jiang and make it look like they committed suicide out of guilt. That way, the Green Gang is completely off the hook.
That's right. Who's there?
It's me.
What are you doing here?
I'm stepping out for some fresh air. Brother, didn't you promise me that you would consider not going to war? Our grudge against the Yang family, we should just take revenge on the Yang family. The people of Qingcheng are innocent. Brother.
I don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. You stay inside and think it through properly.
Let me out. Father. Nancy, I'm sorry to you. To think I've developed feelings for the man who killed our father. But brother, I also do not agree with his methods. This place. Why is there? This is father's handwriting. He ordered the extermination of the entire Shen family. It was my brother. He mistakenly thought that father killed his father. That's why it turns out that father knew about my brother's assassination plan all along. In order to eliminate the hatred in my brother's heart, he wanted to sacrifice himself. But he didn't expect Shen Changqing to be so cruel. He exterminated the entire Shen family, dozens of people.
We must kill Yan Julan to avenge our parents. We must kill Yan Julan to avenge our parents.
Everett Shen. You lied to me so badly. No, Julius Yang is in danger. I must stop all of this.
The governor is after your life.
General, in the future, there will be many opportunities for us to collaborate. With the connection to the governor, I think our collaboration will be very pleasant.
It will definitely be a pleasant cooperation. By the way, Julius, your collaboration with the country of Yamamoto.
The governor was killed by Julius Yang's men. Killed. Nobody move.
The green gang outside has been wiped out.
Everett Shen, your plan has failed. Surrender now. You can still keep your body intact.
I failed? How come I don't know that? But at this point, I'm already very satisfied. At least everyone in your Yan family has been killed by me, oh right, and your mother, that you wanted to hide.
You deserve to die.
Did you think that I only made these preparations? In half an hour, Yamamoto will receive the documents you traded with him, and 3 times the weapons. You say, what are they going to do with these weapons?
Julius Yang, wait for me.
You're insane. Are you trying to start a war?
Exactly, all because of my father's death. Everyone who benefited should die miserably. I heard, recently, there's a type of very interesting experiment lacking test subjects, and Qingcheng has a large population.
Everett Shen, you really are insane. Everett Shen, you've truly gone mad.
Nancy, what are you doing? Come here quickly. I can soon avenge the Shen family.
Avenge? I am avenging right now. Everett Shen, you've deceived me so terribly. The murderer of my father has been right beside me, and I was completely unaware. I even helped you hurt my beloved.
Sophie Su.
No, how is that possible? How could he possibly know my plan? And to think he sacrificed himself, it was him, that Shen, who killed my father. Still trying to erode my hatred. In his dreams.
If my father really was the killer of your father, why would he choose to adopt you? Why didn't he kill you as well?
That was just his twisted sense of humor. He was afraid that I would seek revenge. Haha. Julius Yan, you're next in line for a bullet. Nancy, you still can't bear to see me die, can you?
Tell me, the warehouse you agreed on with Yamamoto Koku, where is it?
Even if you search your whole life, you'll never find it. Everyone, fire. Everyone, fire.
Guess why I arrived so late to the banquet hall?
Ha ha ha, a slip through the net. I didn't expect to lose to you, but having you with me before I die is worth it. Ha ha ha.
No. I'm glad you're all right.
General.
Has the location for the Yamamoto National Trade been confirmed? It has been confirmed.